Okay, I am here at the ASI Show Dallas, and I'm joined by JR Martinez, who is our keynote speaker this morning. JR, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
No, it's great to have you, and we're being joined just before you go on stage, and I know your message is going to be a lot of inspiration and overcoming obstacles. Now, our audience in their businesses certainly has challenges that they have to overcome. What do you have to do to really overcome those challenges and obstacles in your business and life?
We have to understand you have choices, and you have to worry about what you can actually control. That you can't worry about essentially kind of what the situation in general. You can't worry about what everyone else is doing. You can't worry about the world. You have to worry about, okay, this is what's within my control.
Sure.
And the first thing that's within your control is your outlook, is your attitude towards the whole situation. And it's about saying, at the end of the day, okay, listen, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to have my moment, but I'm going to try to be positive. I'm going to try to find something positive, something good in this, and then I'm just going to ride that. I'm just going to use that. And then so it's about essentially just controlling what you can control. I mean, that's when I was, there's been different stages of my life that I've had challenges, and every single one of those stages, at the very end of my pity party, I would say, okay, you know what? All right, my attitude. I got to believe. I got to have faith. There was all these things that kind of fell into it, and it was like, I'm just going to hold on to those things, and those things are going to get me through the next stage.
So what do you think is the one thing that people really need to do and focus on to be successful today? These are people that are looking for advice on how they can grow their business. What do they need to do to ensure that they have that positive attitude and that they're successful and can build on that?
Well, surround yourself, first and foremost, with the type of people that inspire you, that have done it, that you can learn from. And I think that's one of the biggest things is never stop being hungry.
Mm-hmm.
The hunger that you have when you start to become an entrepreneur and you start to embark on this journey of becoming an entrepreneur, maintain that, throughout your career, maintain that throughout your life. I mean, I'm 32 years old and I've had some success and I've done a lot of great things, but I'm in a stage now where I'm going back to college.
Sure.
And I'm actually a 32-year-old freshman. And so here I am now. I don't need to necessarily go back to school, but I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to learn. I want to continue to be better. I want to find out new things about myself. And so constantly look for that opportunity to grow and to surround yourself with the moments and situations and people that are going to help you ultimately want to be inspired to grow and to change. Because even I was on Dancing with the Stars and I was on top of the world for, a couple of years, and everyone knew my name around the world,
Right.
and even now, okay, it's been a few years now since I've done the show. You have to find ways to reinvent yourself. You have to find yourself to kind of remarket yourself. You have to find new things about yourself that ultimately speak to people and connect with people. So it's just constantly finding ways to essentially just make yourself relevant again.
Sure. Well, you brought me to my last question. You might be a freshman, but you were an expert on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
So, and you won that season.
Right.
What is the secret to Dancing with the Stars' success?
Maintaining that hunger.
Yeah.
Maintaining that hunger. It's very easy, after you have a great week, the previous week, that you just kind of say, oh, this is going to be easy, and I have it in the bag, and you don't put in as much work. And Karina and I would put in on the last week just as much work as we put in on the first week.
Sure.
And every week in between. And it was just maintaining that, having fun first and foremost, not overthinking it, having fun, and then just working hard. And because we were both pushing each other for the 3 months that we were on the show, the results were that we were able to, come out winners. Sure. And so that's just the biggest thing, is a lot of people have a tendency at times just to kind of okay, I've accomplished this, now I'm just going to kind of chill for a little bit. And it's like, it's fine to have your vacation period after you've worked hard, but vacation's in, and now it's time, let's go back to work and let's figure out ways to continue to have, to earn enough to have the next vacation, so to speak. And so for me, it was just going on that show. I had a lot of fun, man, and I just put in a lot of work.
Very cool. Well, thanks for being here, and thanks for your time.
Thank you, man.
Along with JR Martinez at the ASI Show in Dallas, I'm Andy Cohen.